done, Robin. Power is restored. Your role on board the Esmeralda could easily have been in construction. With the wicks online, we can shift that debris. Well, you can. Good. Nothing like a spot of tidying, eh, Robin? Destroy the nest, Robin. You won't seriously harm them, but you will send them a message. That's DSEV property. Bring it back. He won't move. We need to give it a scare.
Go roar!
Roar! Roar! Roar! Do it again! Do it again! Roar!
Command, Crew Higgs 60322 on patrol. There have been reports of flagrant law-breaking in Columbus section. Entering Columbus Mess Hall 3. I can confirm there is a Magellan crew member here. It's Jimmy Lawrence again, Commander. He's taken 3 food trays. You there, get back to Magellan. That food doesn't belong to you. There's only sufficient supplies for Columbus crew members to receive a full ration. I confronted crew member Lawrence, Command. He's being pig-headed. I'm in pursuit, tailing him through Columbus. Put it on record that he's insubordinate. He shouted, "Screw the mission." He expressed dissatisfaction that he would never make it to Tyson 3 and was not permitted children, so why should he have to suffer to the benefit of others? He says he plans to enjoy life now, and, I quote, "To hell with Tyson 3. Command, I've followed Lawrence back to Magellan. I must say I don't much like it here. The people look at me like I am prey. I can imagine them tearing me apart to find something valuable they could trade for food. I could almost imagine them trying to eat me. They do look hungry. I wish we could make an arrest, but you are right. We can't risk civil disorder. We don't want to make this Lawrence fellow a martyr.
Times were desperate after the deep space event. It nearly destroyed us. We couldn't live as we had before it. Some had to do without. Those whose children wouldn't make it to Tyson 3 suffered terribly. Thankfully, they stopped the madness, but people weren't comfortable working together after that. We didn't realize it, but the colony mission was in jeopardy. You were Columbus crew, of course, selected for your genes. You are a born survivor, Robin. Must make Robin take better care of these. How can I make farming interesting to a child? Right, I'll need to fix the circuits like at the pod. Now, don't waste all that food getting that creature to perform party tricks. Do you ever listen to me?
You think he's lonely? He's got no Grobot buddies.
It has attempted to form a localized network with other agricultural equipment, but has been unable to do so due to the isolation of this location. So yes, maybe he is lonely. Sorry to take liberties with your safety in there. Got a bit carried away with that whole revenge thing. But the pterosaurs learned a lesson, and you discovered something about the Esmeralda, so all good then, eh? Unfortunately, there are no more Higgs units in that area, so I'd suggest we give up the search for now. The other areas are far too dangerous for a boy your age to be exploring. I'd advise against adventure, Robin. It's dangerous. We'd have to explore uncharted areas. We can live here safely by the pod forever.
There's living, Higgs, and then there's surviving. That pod doesn't even have a shower.
Fine, but you can turn back at any time. This direction is definitely dangerous. I know they are only herbivores in there, Robin, but they have big feet, and they aren't very discriminating. Herbivores also attract predators, and you don't want to become a snack, now do you? It's not particularly wise to heedlessly follow your friend everywhere. It's not like it's sniffing out another Higgs unit, is it?
Hey girl, not so fast.
Why must it constantly cause trouble? You won't be able to stride through the tar flow like the longnecks, so you'll have to find another way to get from island to island. Getting stuck would be deadly. This herd of longnecks are grazing peacefully. It would be a wise idea to explore this area before something worse than your pet arrives. I think that debris is holding it firm. Great! Well done. That should be sturdy enough to be used as a bridge. I'd rather you used that than try to swim. Need to find a way over here. Fortunately, it's quite a narrow gap. We could use that space debris as a bridge. Careful, you don't know when he'll rear up. These longnecks are easily spooked. We need some debris to make another bridge.
Go roar! There! Roar! Roar!
Good. I must concede that it does have some use. I thought he'd walk away and we'd be free to cross. I hope you're not thinking about going under the long neck. Why do I bother? Here, Robin. Tell your pet to bark at the long neck. That might work. Let me help you solve this one.
Get here. Come. Roar!
Very good. Excuse me, Robin. A construction Higgs. It'll have some interesting data, and it was surprisingly easy to get to. Improper use of DSEV property. Higgs units have a lot of functions, but nutrition is not one of them. Its mouth is still too high up. I suppose there's a reason we call them long necks, though. Come on, the poor thing doesn't deserve to end up as a gobstopper. We'd better get him out of there. That outcrop over there is higher. I calculate that you could reach its head from there. Good thinking. Maybe it's hungry. Oh! Suspicion that these things are always hungry. Can you find something more appetizing? I never thought a dinosaur that large would be so picky. That Higgs unit is the same color as those orange fruits. Think there's a connection? Can I help you with this? A quick bit of repair work is in order. see if it likes the fruit. I thought so. It was the color.
Finally! Got it!
Well done. Quick, Robin, scan the Higgs. We don't know if it's acquired a taste for Higgs units now.
Construction Higgs Unit 7238 reporting.
Commander Hamilton addressing you directly. We have experienced a Class Alpha deep space event. We don't know what it was. That's why we're bringing you online. You will take charge.
Is the damage internal or external?
External. The main engines went offline briefly, so you'll need to investigate that, but we have zero functionality from our outboard systems. We received a message of Earth origin just before the wave of destruction hit.
Engines are sub-functional. We can still reach Tyson 3, but it will take significantly longer. Deceleration will be especially impacted. Was there anything in that message from Earth to warn us about the event?
No, there was nothing. Can't even be sure it was from Earth, but it was Earth data, all right. Packets checked out. Handshake protocols were different, but you'd expect that. We've been in space nearly a century now, but we know our protocols. This comes from a different source. You need to go outside. We need our comm systems back online. We need to get back in contact with Earth, with Tyson 3. We need to get the rest of that message.
It's bad, Commander. Structural damage is minimal, but the exterior of the ship has been electronically sandblasted. We're never getting comms back online without a complete ship refit. But it gets worse. Our life support systems are falling off a cliff. Solar panels, heat exchange tiles, waste recycling, air filters, anything with a connection to the outside is wiped. I think we can get some functionality back, but it will cost us. Life on the Esmeralda is going to be different from now on. Life's going to get tough.
Did this event cause us to crash?
Indirectly, yes. We still made it to Tyson 3, but there were some problems that were never resolved.